Now right across the street, right over there, is the former home of Doris Day. Now this was the former home of Doris Day's Beverly Hills home. Doris Day was an American actress, singer, and animal rights activist. She began her career as a big band singer in 1939, achieving commercial success in 1945 with 2 #1 recordings, Sentimental Journey and My Dreams Are Getting Better All the Time, with Les Brown and his band of the renown. She was born on April 3rd, 1922 in Cincinnati, Ohio, died May 13, 2019 at her home in Carmel Valley, California. She was married to Barry Condon from 1976 to 1982. She had 1 son, Terry Melcher. Grandchild was Ryan Melcher, and she was 5'7". Now she was also married to Marvin Melton from 1951 to 1968. George Weidler from 1946 to 1949, and Al Jardine, 1949 to 1943. Now Doris, she died at the age of 97 after having contracted pneumonia, and it was announced, her death was announced by the Doris Day Animal Foundation. Now sadly, her grandson, due to a divorce that she was thrown into the middle of, while the child was still underage, had been not allowed to see his grandmother for quite some time, Melcher wrote. Some of her iconic movies included Pillow Talk in 1959, Calamity Jane 1953, The Man Who Knew Too Much 1953, The Doris Day Show from 1968 to 1973, Lover Come Back 1961, and Midnight Lace 1960, with just a few of her iconic movies and television shows. Now, Doris Day has one star that's located at 6278 Hollywood Boulevard. And for the category recording, and another star for category motion picture located at 6735 Hollywood Boulevard. Now, did you know that Doris Day, that her mother named her after her favorite silent screen star Doris Keon? Her dreams of dancing career were dashed when a car accident on October 13, 1937 badly damaged her legs. She turned down the role of Maria in The Sound of Music of 1965 with the explanation, "I'm too American to play a nun from Austria." Now, also Doris Day's son, Terry Melcher, was mentioned in part of the Helter Skelter scandal. Now, her son, Terry Melcher, had rented a house at 10050 CeeLo Drive in Bel Air, California, where Sharon Tate and her friends were murdered by the Charles Manson family on March 23rd of 1969. Charles Manson had visited the house looking for Melcher, a music producer and composer who had worked with the Beach Boys, Bobby Darin, and the Byrds. The house was now subleased by Tate, and her photographer told Manson to leave by the back alley, possibly giving Manson a motive for later attack Melcher had. Now, Doris had also underwent a hysterectomy at the opponent of July 1956 after being diagnosed with a tumor the size of a grapefruit that was growing inside her intestines. Now, Rock Hudson called her Eunice because he had said that whenever he thought of Eunice, it made him laugh. Now, she had smoked 2.5 packs of cigarettes a day until 1951. In June 2004, she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by George W. Bush. She did not attend the White House award ceremony because of the intense fear of flying. She gave birth to only one child at the age of 19, a son, Terrence Terry Jordan, a.k.a. Terry Melcher, February 8th, 1942. The child's father was her first ex-husband, Al Jordan. Terry was later adopted by his stepfather and became known as Terry Melcher. She briefly dated Ronald Reagan, with whom she co-starred in Star Morning in 1950 and The Whining Team 1952. Shortly after his divorce from Jane Wyman, when she and Reagan were contract players at Warner Brothers, they told him that he was so good at talking that she should be touring the country, making speeches. At the time, the future Republican president was a Democrat.
Pool area on the Hollywood Doris Day. This is the other entrance right here. Notice a pending demolition. 1770 North Crescent Drive. Show you what it was like before.
Hollywood Says, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and leave a comment. Let us know what you think, what you think, what you want to see. Hollywood Says, don't forget, for the history of Hollywood Walk of Fame, celebrity home tours, and so much more history on Hollywood. Hollywood Says, don't forget.